Hey, it's Game Deco time again, and today we're checking out Four Last Things, which is a point-and-click game that is based on Renaissance artwork, specifically very famous paintings, lots of Dutch masters and those kinds of things. And if you can gather anything from the title of this channel, Game Deco, is that I love art. Art is super fun. I talk about game art a lot, but this is an interesting crossover in that it is literal, like, historical masterpiece artwork and game art coming together. I think it's really fun. I do have something to admit. I recorded an episode for this game a couple months ago and lost all the audio from it because of the same glitch that happened to the Skate Story video a couple weeks back. So I waited a couple months before playing this again, just so that everything is not fresh on the brain. It was admittedly a little bit of a sore spot to lose all that audio. But I really liked this before, and now let's just pretend it was a demo, and now we're playing the real game. How about that? Let's press new game. And so just immediately you're brought into the world of Bosch, and there's a lot of Bosch in here. There's some Vermeer. There's a lot of Pieter Bruegel the Elder, probably also some of the younger, and lots of Flemish and Dutch Renaissance in particular. Really, really cool stuff, and just how it's all layered and animated is just astounding to me. And as you'll notice, the king guy on the right, there's a lot of this that very much feels like Monty Python's Flying Circus animations. All you need to do is avoid the fruit, don't listen to him, eat these apples. Am I gonna have to blur out her breasts? Probably. Don't you dare eat those apples. They're gonna eat the apples, aren't they? Stop pretending you have options here. Oh, is it me? Oh, it is, okay. Oh man, I'm gonna have to, definitely gonna have to do a little bit of blurring so that YouTube doesn't censor me. Cause you know what? Maybe we'll blur him too, and that way everything's at least kind of fair. Plump, delicious looking apples. Ooh, what's up here? Is there a secret? Can I just like walk away? They're extremely rich in important antioxidants. Yeah, okay. What if I... Cool, okay, well I didn't know this before. Okay, sure. Creepy serpent child? Sure. This creepy serpent child seems to be pretty keen on feeding these apples. Yeah, I didn't do any of this stuff before. That's funny. Okay, let's eat the apple. That's wild because this game doesn't have controller support, and yet the controller that's attached to the computer vibrated like crazy if you heard that noise. Wow, look at that. That's gorgeous. Okay, the Church of Heavenly Peter. Free confessions. Help, please help. I have sinned. I have done the most terrible things. I must give confession for my vile deeds immediately. I wonder what he did. Murder? Is it like murder, or is it like have sexuality? It's probably the latter, knowing Puritans. What sins have you committed, old man? All of them. Oh wait, I did commit all of them. I remember that now. I mean, like, yeah, look at the interior there. That's very much like a Steenvik. I love that. That's cool. And the music, if you hear the music, it's cool to have the person playing it over there. And just the animation of it is so good to extend these figures in this way. Terrific. All 7? Marvelous. And which one of the parish boroughs were your sins committed in? Mainly Nuremberg and Lübeck, but I've committed lust in almost every harbor town south of Oslo. Wow, that's a lot of lustin'. A lot of lust and a lot of bustin', you know what they say. Oh dear, I see. I'm afraid Nuremberg and Lübeck don't fall within our jurisdiction. We can't take confession for sins committed in another parish. That's wild. Why on earth not? Surely lust is lust wherever it is committed. Yes, we are all capable of forgiving you, but it's against the rules. As you can see from the queue, this is a very busy church. We have to stick to the rules. So what am I to do? Well, we could tell him about the loophole. No, we can't just tell him about the loophole. What's the loophole? Well, yes. We can absolve you of any sin, but we can't let you confess sins committed outside of a parish border. So if you do commit each sin again within the parish borders, then we can absolve you of everything. You can't possibly expect me to commit every vile deed again. No, 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 not every deed, every sin. A confession of lust covers all lustful acts. Commit each of the 7 sins in this parish and your absolution will be absolute. Okay, I think I can manage that. I mean, you just got permission, man. Happy sinning. Okay, so your inventory is located up. I don't know what the other one was. What was that? Sure. The music is really, really amazing. Angelic organists. Okay, I'm gonna look at them. 2 beautiful organists performing a slightly clunky rendition of Louis Nicolas Chamberlain's Suite de Deuxième Temps. Touch the deer in particular? No. Okay, bishops. I can't tell a priest from a prior. By judging their height and fancy scepters, I'd say these guys are fairly important. That's funny. Oh, okay, let's talk to this lady. That's one tight corset. Okay, is that lust already? I mean, that looks like a child, so like maybe not. Harmless simpleton. Okay. I would never strike a lady. Good. Except for you have committed a bunch of sins, and I think one of them is murder, isn't it? Harmless simpleton. I got no beef with this guy. What a friendly looking oaf. Wow, okay, look at the background right here. Such like a nice romantic painting look. So cool. Okay, middle class family. Okay, can I like slap the donkey? Oh, I can slap the donkey. Please don't spank my ass. That's so funny. I actually did not remember if you could slap the donkey. They look happy enough, I guess. Yeah, they have a baby. Can I has? Nope, okay. So, the Church of Heavenly Peter, Free Confessions, Cheese and Wine Nights, Confronting Falsehoods. Oh, no. Comforting falsehoods. Confronting falsehoods is what people don't want to do. Old man with a pig. An old man bearing a strong resemblance to Saint Anthony. I don't want to touch him in case he turns to dust. Okay, but what about the pig? Can I touch the pig? Yeah, that pig is ugly as hell, man. Your pig is sick. Oh, look at that. Okay, there we go. We got some fun people up there in the, you know, the floating eye, I guess, as one does. Oh, I can clap. That's cute. So yeah, I seriously don't remember, like, the puzzles actually in this game or, like, what is said. But I was amazed by just how all these are blended together. So I'm gonna look at this. A surgeon wearing a funnel hat, a fat man receiving unanesthesized, a man receiving surgery on his brain without anesthesia. A priest and a lady with a book on her head. Yes, okay. Standard stuff. The guy looks too happy, I feel. Can I mess? As a rule, I prefer not to physically abuse people in the middle of brain surgical operations. Okay. Landowners. Oh, look, they're all loafing about. That seems accurate. These men are just lying around in the mud. I don't want to get all muddy. Okay. Can I come over here? Wait, why are you going over there? Where? What? Okay. Cool. I'll go to the city. Yeah, that parallax is really cool, actually. How it moves. Can I talk to her? No? Okay. Let's go into the city. Yeah, see the layering here is really, really good. Yeah, look at this town. Okay. Who do we talk to? There's some merrymakers, whatever that means. A bunch of rowdy peasants enjoying some food and wine and chatter. Okay, what about this guy? Man with a pipe? If you touch me, I'll twist your thumbs off. I don't know why that came out in an accent. I do watch a lot of British television. It's a man smoking a pipe, I think. Man with a pipe, okay. Oh, I'm silly. I keep forgetting to press hello, you know, talk to them. What do you want? Are you smoking or eating porridge through a straw? Can I have a puff? Yeah. Get your own dang cadger. Whatever that is. Smoking's bad for your health. Let's be super judgmental. Smoking's bad for your health. I mean, it is. It's very bad for your health. Very, very, very bad for your health. do your best not to smoke. So is a wise mouthing stranger. Are you smoking or eating porks or a straw? Smoking. Well, that answered the age-old question. Let's go in here. Yeah, I mean, just having all the individuals taken from all these different paintings and then animated is so cool. I also love how most scenes bring in a musical element, which is cool. A slightly out of place looking female pianist playing Gabriel Faur's Barcaule number 1 in A minor. Nice. Oh, look at the little puppy with the child. I think that's a child. Children in, you know, Renaissance and early Flemish paintings are kind of weird looking. Keep your hands off yourself, hobo. Okay, woman, let's talk. Oogly googly goo, man with a baby. I don't know why I said woman. Man and woman with a baby? Oh, okay. Oh, maybe that's the man with the woman and the baby? I don't know, man. Okay. Man and woman with a baby. So this is where we're collecting all of them, I guess. It's a man and a happily amusing a baby. You know, I wish I could read, because that's not what that said. Keep your hands to yourself, hobo. Okay, but can I do anything in here? I don't think so. The spaces are all really cool. Oh, maybe I can look at the statue. Statue of a merry peasant. It's too big to pilfer. Oh yeah, I could thieve something. That makes sense. For a sin. Okay, window. Now this is funny. I like this. So, my character instantly becomes a peeping Tom. Oh, can I? A beautiful woman reclining on a bed, plump white pillows. I want to try to talk to her. Hello there, young lady. Get out of here, you dirty dog. Very fair. I should be chased off for looking in ladies' windows. Not me as like the human player, my character. I don't look in anybody's windows. And I don't recommend that you do either. That's weird. My mom always said that windows are for looking out of, not into. I think that's got me far in life. Toot, 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 toot. Okay. Look at that guy. That guy looks like the pig from that other one. Some strange looking horn players tune and a fairly somber rendition of Giovanni Cavassio's Canzona La Forest. Get a load of that guy. This guy. Can I talk to him? You go, girl. Aw. Okay, I cannot take the chickens. So, Hawker. Hawker has maybe some things. It's a cod-headed woman who runs this market stall. Okay, I want to talk to her, though. Can I buy anything? Excuse me, yes. Can you spare me something to eat? No, not if you ain't got no coins. Okay. Let me go down this way then, I guess. Oh, look at the people up in the window. Yeah, the people up in the windows is something that's always really interesting to me in specifically a lot of like Piotr Bruegel and Bosch paintings. Always have people like hanging out the windows, and I just feel like that's a time-honored tradition that we have lost. I want to just hang out from an upper story window and yell at people as they pass by. I mean, hopefully nice things that I'd be yelling at them. But we don't really do that anymore. We just kind of stay inside and play video games for the internet. Dingle, dangle, dingle, 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 dingle. Okay, sinister looking ludist. Wait, can I talk to him? I think I just was looking. Nope. Okay. Can I talk to this person? No. What about these people? Nobody wants to talk to me. Okay. Cool. Blacksmith. Look at the blacksmith. A colorfully dressed blacksmith sitting at some sort of grinding wheel. Okay, can he make me anything? Hello. Hello. Who are you then? I'm the blacksmith. I make metal into different shapes for a living. Did you know that blacksmiths were basically considered like alchemists? It was a very like magician-oriented, magical almost position because you were taking rocks and melting them down and then making things out of it. Like to an uninformed person, that basically is magic. It's interesting to think of. So has a blacksmith business. It's a tough time for a true artisan like me. I'm capable of forging the sharpest swords and finest suits of armor, but this area is enjoying a rare period of sustained peace. That's nice. We like sustained peace. We should have more of that. All anybody wants around here are ale flagons and piss pots. Don't get those two confused. So I can waste my time forging beautiful works of art and know that no one will buy. or waste my talent making tat for local drunkards. And the latter option pays. It's the only one that pays. Oh, boo-hoo. At least you have a job. Sorry, I don't get a chance to vent. That's funny. How much metal could a blacksmith smith if a blacksmith could smith metal? You're thinking of woodchucks. Okay, bye for now. Nope, let's go into this place and see what's up in here. Look at this. Okay, is that another person getting surgery? Yeah, apparently. Oh. Okay, if I move forward, the monkey gets mad. Cellist. Nope. Yep. Okay, mad monkey. Interesting. So I guess we'll be leaving. Oh, that guy was thrown up in the corner. That's gross. What's going on in here? Oh, okay. I do remember this lawyer, so this is a real creep. What's all this then? These lucky people have just inherited a large sum of money after the death of a relative to whom none of them had particularly strong emotional connection. How lovely. I am filling out the paperwork for them. For a small fee, of course. You know, middleman got a middleman, right? We're going to be flippin' rich. Yes, we're planning to extort the crap out of them. They have no idea how much they've inherited. These people don't know how many coppers make a silver, never mind the worth of 1,000 hectares of barley field. With some careful manipulation of these figures, I should be able to pocket at least 3/4 of their fortune. Wow, that's dishonest. Yes, do you have a problem with that? No, because I'm trying to do a bunch of sinning. So can I help? Yes, you can actually. I'm having trouble locating a copy of this town's official treachery, deceit, and extortion regulation. Without them, I'm only sanctioned to act fraudulently and/or felicitously, which will be much less profitable in this instance. Yeah, you gotta have the legal way to screw everybody else over. Exactly. If you can find me a copy, I'll give you a cut of our ill-gotten gains. Where can I get a copy of the town's official treachery, deceit, and extortion regulation? The clerk's office next door should be able to give you a copy, but they seem extremely reluctant to offer any help. Okay, can you give me some legal advice? Yeah, what do you need to know? Can a church forgive someone that has sins committed outside of the church's parish? That's not a legal issue, I'm afraid. Okay, I love the little dancing baby. And okay, do you see these mirrored bowls right here? This was a very popular thing to have in these kind of early Flemish paintings and Dutch Golden Age paintings. It just shows so much skill to get those reflections in there. And this is definitely one of those things that like camera lucida, camera obscura type things would help with, because it lets you see the perspective very consistently. Man, look at this. This is such a gorgeous piece of art. That's next door, so I think that's in here. Oh, that's so funny. Look, I can just look in the window. That's awesome. Okay, so next door is what they said. So it would be maybe back there on the right side. Yes, okay. Look at this. Look at this guy, like basically pondering his orb over here. Some sort of magician. He doesn't look very busy. He's a philosopher. His work involves deep concentration and mental calm. I'm trying to figure out how any of that could possibly matter. See, he's trying to figure out how any of that could possibly matter. It probably doesn't, but it seems important somehow, so I double check my work. Look at the little guy up here, fluting away. A young high-socked flute boy playing Joachim Andersen's Etude for Flute. Okay. So, can I get you to talk to me? Maybe. Excuse? Please don't disturb the clerks while we're working. What about him? Excuse me? What do you want? What is this place? This is the clerk's office. All the town's administrative paperwork is looked after here. Okay, can you help me find a document? I think that'll be useful. The chief clerk's office is very busy right now. I mean, clearly you don't have any customers in this establishment. I understand that maybe not everything's, customer interfacing, but still, The clerks are having pressing matters to attend to. I'm not asking for the clerks, I'm asking you. I'm very busy right now. I have pressing matters to attend to. What pressing matters? At the moment, I'm engaged in the task of convincing you to piss off. I won't be free to handle further inquiries until you piss off. So piss off. Man, what a grump bucket. Okay, can we talk to this diligent clerk? They're gonna say no, don't do that. Okay, don't disturb the clerks. What about this guy? If I remember correctly, this is who I actually have to talk to. What is this place? Okay. Why won't anyone help me? The clerk's office is extremely busy. Public inquiries are considered low priority and generally ignored. What if I need help with something important? Well, that's what I'm here for. The time wasters will generally give up when told their clerks are too busy to help them. People with genuinely important inquiries will come to me. When that happens, I pose a riddle, and if they can answer the riddle, their inquiry gets dealt with. Ooh, okay. Why do you ask people a riddle? We prioritize intelligent inquirers. Can you help me find a document? I can't, but you have to first answer the riddle. Okay. I'd like to hear the riddle. Okay, here it is. I am the one who gave you life, but not your father and not his wife. My powers are great, but not godly. I made your head, but not your body. Who am I? Okay. So, I think I remember the answer to this. But, so I don't want to just do it. I want to find it here. So let's just say something. We're going to say Mary Bosch. Lavina Bosch, that's not what I clicked, but okay. Lavina Bosch is not the correct answer. Okay. I know that it's not that. So now let's come back to that main street because we're going to have to do some good old fashioned investigation. Ooh, chisel and mallet. Can I take those? Sweet. That's good to know that I can have those. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this is really cool. Oh, look at this. This right here reminds me so much of this Vermeer that I love that has a brick building. Fishermen, okay, maybe we can talk to them. Fishing is a sacred act performed by two men who love each other very much. The most delicate balance of this man-bonding experience should never be disturbed. Okay, fair. Dog. Talk to the dog, woof woof. Can I pet the dog? I don't want to get bitten. And then look at that, more singing. Ship of Fools. I like how the musical people are always considered fools. I only sing instruments. I don't like the ones with words in them because they're always trying to mean something. What's over here? Blind portrait painter. Okay. Let's explore what that is like. Talking. Excuse me. Hello. Are you really blind? Are you really a portrait painter? Will you paint my portrait? Okay, of course. Please put 2 copper in the tin. You don't have a tin, because I don't think I have 2 copper. You don't have a tin. Okay, just put it in my pocket then. I already did. No, you didn't. I'm blind, not stupid. Come back after you can afford to pay me. You know what? We should pay artists. That's fair. It's fair that this blind painter is wanting to get paid. Now, I remember this is like a pie eating contest with this guy, but I think you have to wager money if I remember correctly. So, because I don't have any money yet, I can't do anything with it. Let's see if the quarreling youths, they're embroiled in a serious knife bat jug fight. Huh, the knife bat jug fights are always the toughest ones. I don't want to get involved. Okay, fair. Let's go in here. I think this is where we'll get a clue. So this place is amazing. And if you'll notice, the painting right here at the top is this whole painting. So cool. This has a bunch of works that I love in it. Probably my favorite, one of my favorite pieces of art overall ever is right here, The Garden of Earthly Delights by Hieronymus Bosch. Such a wonderful triptych. I've seen the real thing and it is fantastic. I actually have not 1, but 2 copies of this in my home. One is the full thing and then one is just the hell portion because I particularly like the hell portion. It is evocative of such scary paranoia and delusions and lots of things like that. But let's take a look at a couple of these because what's really neat to me is you can find a lot of the characters that we've seen, like some of these people up in the windows there. And this is one of my favorites also. So I love Bosch, and I also love Pietro Bruegel, the Elder. Absolutely incredible art. And I always find these to be like messed up Where's Waldo. You can just always like zoom into just any individual part of the frame and see a complete scene that's happening. Basically no matter where you look. My favorite of his is Pietro Bruegel, the Elder's Triumph of Hell, Triumph of Death. That's an amazing painting, and all just the detail work on the skeletons in it, so good. Wait, is that it? No, I don't think that's it. I think it's a separate one. Yeah, but I mean, look at this. It's messed up. Where's Waldo? You can't argue with me here, because literally everything there is just so gorgeous. And then like how the game itself overlays that on the background there, to be what you would see in this perspective. Very cool, very detail oriented. Look at this, Tower of Babel. So good. Now, we're looking for clues here. This seems to mostly be a lot of Pietro Bruegel the Elder. I haven't seen any younger yet. Can we look at it? Yeah, look at that. And then this is of course Bosch. Might as well zoom in on it because you gotta see it. It's so gorgeous. So cool. Look how scary that is. Okay. Hopefully I don't have to censor any of that. Hopefully it's small enough. Now, I remember where the clue is here, which is this guy right here. A painting of a man with a strangely familiar face. We're gonna go look at it. This is Jacob van Utrecht, painting of Matthias Mullick. Because it's I painted your face, not your body. Now, in one of these paintings is the body, and I don't remember which one it is, which is fun. Now, let's see if we can talk to these people. 2 normal-sized men and a tiny one. Yeah, look at this. Is that supposed to be a child? What is that supposed to be? I don't think it's supposed to be a little person. That would be probably far too much representation to expect in a, 500-year-old painting. But I wonder what they're whispering about. Okay, cannot talk to them. What about this guy? Art critic. They look like they know what they're talking about. Okay. Can I speak to them? Excuse me? Shush! Okay, fair. We should not talk in the presence of art. Let's go see what this one is. I mean, this gameplay has derailed into me just like looking at art because I love, okay, well, gonna have to censor that one. Now, okay, I think this is the Goya. Yeah, Francisco Goya. La Maja Vestida. Now, I think that's that lady that we were spying on through the window. She looks very familiar. Ooh, this is a good one. This is a great one, actually. So this is Jan van Eyck. I love this, and the thing is, you can't really see it just in the game itself here, but in the middle there's one of those mirrors that I was telling you about. Instead of being a mirrored bull, though, it's a literal mirror that reflects back and shows the perspective of the room. And there is some theory that these mirrors, along with like camera lucida, camera obscura type things, were instrumental in specifically early Netherlandish, early Flemish, Dutch Golden Age, Northern Renaissance type paintings. Love this stuff. Oh, our buddies from the egg. So yeah, the one thing about this is that all these people would have studios and would together basically like, Bruegel, either older or younger, would basically be almost more of like a creative director, and have assistants who would help with these paintings, and then they would basically be in art school. They'd learn their painting trade, and be an associate at this trade operation essentially, to be a painter. And that means that like that's part of why all these details are in some of these paintings, where you did have a lot of people working on it together under the direction and guidance and leadership of certain figures. So, oh, I went in the wrong. But yeah, how this actually flows and fits together just still, once again, like I've played this before to this point, and it still is mind-blowing how these shapes are coming together, like how they're blending, you know, the magician right here at the front, the perspective on these. I love collage type artwork. Collage is a kind of a, you know, abstract photography offshoot that I really enjoy personally. There's lots of cool things you can do with collage. And this is basically Collage the game through art styles that are some of my favorite art styles. I think the actual creativity of how the dialogue works, the characters here, is just so fun. Okay, so let's talk to this dude. I'd like to answer your riddle. So it's Jacob Shakespeare. Yeah, it's Jacob Shakespeare. Richardson van Utrecht. Okay, correct. Yay. What document are you looking for? A copy of the town's official treachery, deceit, and extortion regulation. No problem. I have that right here. Great. I feel like we could have saved a lot of time if you just asked me what I wanted in the first place. But thanks. Let's go try to see if we can help this guy steal from these. Technically in this house, they're probably middle-class people. Can you give me some legal advice? What do you want to know? Can photographic images of public domain artworks earn new copyright? That's more complicated issue than you might imagine. That's very funny. Okay. But I do have the paperwork now, so... Oh, okay. I think I actually have to just drag it. Okay, click it, drag it. I got the files you're looking for. Great. I'm really going to be able to squeeze every last penny out of these saps now. Here's your cut. Nice doing business with you. Oh, did I get it? Did I get the sin? Yeah, greed. I fit perfectly in with all those AI thought leader tech bros now. I love the style of how that wheel works too. See if we can get a painting made of us now that we have some money. So I've been trying to get into point and click adventure games. Let me know if you want to see me play more on the channel here, because I used to love point and click games and I have not played them in a long time. When I played this one a couple months ago, this was my first point and click adventure in like 20 years or something. Like it's been a while. And I really like this. It gave me a good impression. It, you know, kind of instantly brought me back into wanting to do more of these. And there's a couple that I have on my list of games that I want to do. So if you want to see any of those, please do tell me down below. I love getting comments. If you like games, you know, if you have suggestions of games, if you have games that are similar to this one, yeah, please do leave comments, because I like having comments. Okay, so let's see. Will you paint my portrait? 2 copper. Now I'm going to just give the coins. Okay, take a seat. Now tell me what you look like. So I'm a man. Okay, and I'm sitting in a chair right in front of you. Now that's rude. The person's blind. I'm reclining in bed, plump white pillows. I'm riding a horse into battle. I'm emerging, repentant from a shimmering lake. Okay, sitting in a chair right in front of you. In a chair. I have dark hair and dark eyes. I have dark hair and light eyes. I'm gonna say dark hair and dark eyes. Okay, I'm wearing a turquoise jacket and pink and salmon trousers. I'm wearing a full suit of armor. I'm just gonna go straight up here. Pink trousers. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Done. Wow, that looks pretty good. Thanks, it's lovely. Okay. Does that get me anything? No? Okay, let's go talk to Pie King. I like the little menu system where you get to choose how you're going to interact, whether or not it's going to be talking or just viewing. Hello, puny old man. Are you ready to challenge the Pie King? Yeah, what are the rules to the game? 2 men, 2 pies. I think I've seen that one. Not pleasant. The first man to eat his pie is the winner. What's the prize? In the extremely unlikely event that you beat me, the Pie King, you will win the Pie King crown and title. You'll become the new Pie King, and you will have earned the right to ridicule and shame me in any manner you see fit. Okay, I'm ready to challenge the Pie King. Excellent. The wager is 7 copper. I do think I have 7 copper. Ready? Eat. Oh no. Okay, I do think I lost. Better luck next time, punk. Dang, he's fast and obnoxious. Wait, can I actually win that? Like at all? I'm so curious if you can win that. It makes sense that it would be gluttony, right? Oh wow, look at how beautiful this overlook is. What if I... can I talk to the cloud? Am I gonna like talk to God here? Lord, forgive me for I have sinned. No obvious response. Well, that seems like task permission to keep on sinning. Okay, let's see if I come back to this guy and try it again. If I can... I'm ready to challenge the Pie King. Look behind you. A void of darkness is slowly ingesting everything. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Can I like poison his pie? I wonder if I can poison his pie. Can I go down here? No? Where do I go? What do I do? Oh, maybe I can get like poison from that lady. Let's go see. Because it seems like I should be able to say, hey, look over there, and then put something in his food, right? Let's see. I don't know if this is a fruitless pursuit. Spare me something to drink. Can you spare me something to drink? No. Oh, I got coins. I'm just not giving them to you. Okay, I feel like my guy might be a jerk. Maybe he's supposed to be off-putting. Okay, we're just gonna go back. We're gonna go back and we're gonna see if we can get that. The music transitions are so good. They keep getting me. Like, it flows so well. Oh, maybe so I have that portrait. I'm gonna go to the portrait gallery and see if I can get them to like judge it for me. Maybe that'll get me what's it called? Like vanity. Can I art critic? What do you think of? Shush. It was painted by a blind man. I think it's safe to say they're not going to like it. What if I give it to this guy? Did I just leave? What if I try to give it to these people? What do you think of? Shush. Who would want the painting? I have a to-do list. Okay. Envy, gluttony, greed, lust, pride, sloth, wrath. Okay, I got greed. No. Try not to murder anyone. Don't freak out. What if I... Dog. Can I steal the pie then? Oh! Did I slap him? My grandmother slaps her chiropodist harder than that. Challenger's pie. Keep your grubby hands off my pies. Okay, I'm gonna just eat some pies. Let's see what goes. This game's awesome. You can do so many things. It's like a sandbox. I really think I have to like get some poison and see if that's what it is. I feel like that's probably much more likely than the gluttony from that one. So we've been down that street already, so let's go back this way and just see what we can go see. Maybe if we take the chisel, can I like ruin this statue? Those tools are blunt. What if we take our big bag of money and we try to give it to this lady? Let's go into here again and see. This is where they had all the children, right? Maybe I can like frighten a baby with my my portrait. The Monty Python aspect of this, that is so funny to me. Can I go in there? No? Okay. Landowners, let's talk. I don't know if they're gonna give me a clue. Look at that backdrop. That parallax is so good. Hello. Hello there, fine fellow. What are you chaps doing down there? We've eaten our fill and drink our wine, skins dry, and now we're simply resting, friend. Don't you have work to do? We're the landowners, not workers of the land. Our time is spent in mainly leisure. Can I join you? Between us, we own many acres of land, but none of us hold claim over that spot by the tree. Aw, look how cute he is. Taking a nap. So there was more things back this way. Let's go investigate. Can I go this way? Yeah. Look at that. Poet. Let's talk to the poet. Hello. Hello. What are you writing about? I'm writing a poem about the awe-inspiring beauty of God's green earth. Will you write a poem for me? I don't take commissions. I write because my soul requires it of me. I need to write as other men need to eat, and I write only for the things that inspire me to do so. If you show me something that inspires me to write a poem, then I will write a poem. For your coins, I will do no such thing. What inspires you to write poems? I am inspired by God's most beautiful creations, especially pretty ladies. My finest works are poems about love. Do you think I can give him my painting? Can you write a poem about this? This is an ugly painting of an ugly man. I find nothing inspiring. Buddy just bodied me over here. Okay, hello, church. I don't think it can hear me. I wonder, though, if I can get a painting made of the pretty lady, the Goya painting, basically. We'll walk all the way back over there. So we got gluttony and lust. It says try not to commit murder. Okay, let's go see if the painter will paint a pretty lady for me to give to that guy. Will you paint my portrait? 2 coppers. Okay, I'm gonna give coins. I hope I have like unlimited money now, because I have untold riches. I am a woman, and I'm reclining in bed of plum puffy white pillows. Reclining in a bed. I have dark hair and light eyes. I'm wearing full suit of armor. I'm wearing a turquoise jacket. I am completely nude. I'm wearing a white dress and yellow cardigan slip-ons. White dress. I paint from life, not from the imagination. The image you described doesn't have the ring of truth to it. Okay, I do want to see though. Was I misremembering that? Let's go into here and go look at her. The lady that Francisco de Goya painted. I love de Goya too. De Goya is definitely my favorite. She does have yellow slip-ons and a yellow cardigan. I bet there's more clues in this room than what I'm finding right this moment. We're gonna try it again. I'm wearing a white dress and a yellow cardigan slip-ons. White dress. Oh, okay. I got her eye color wrong the first time. Nice, okay. I actually think that the painting's different than what I was using. Let's go see if the horny poet will paint something about this. This game is very fun. You do have to go back and forth a lot, but I'm pretty sure that is a staple of many point and click games. But the creativity of this, how to weave these paintings together into these semi-surreal environments and little stories and everybody's little connections, really is quite inspiring. Speaking of inspiration, vaguely resembles a beautiful young lady. Let's see, can you write a poem about this? Subject matter is interesting, but the brushwork really lets it down. So does that not work? Wow. Okay, a horny poet was not horny enough for that apparently. Let's now go try to take that painting and put it in the hall of portraits and paintings. Otherwise, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'm not looking around enough for like objects to pick up. Let's see if these dudes are horny enough to put her in the gallery. They're not gonna like it. Oh, rude. Blind people absolutely can make beautiful art. What is this statue here? I have not looked at this statue yet. I love it. Okay, dear Lord, please make people nicer to animals, things, amen. If you can hear me, give me a sign. There's no clear sign. Okay. I wanted to defeat the Pie King, but I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to defeat the Pie King, you guys. Let's see if I take the money and I try to give it to her. I'd like to purchase some of your slightly old-looking vegetables, please. Surely help yourself. Can I like give them to somebody? I mean, there's that pig out front, but I have not so far encountered anything. Old-looking drunkard. Let's talk to him. That would specifically need vegetables, you know. You look unwell. Are you okay? I got syphilis and plague and a pinch of typhus as well. Everything else might not wish for everything you might not wish for wisely. If you have the plague, syphilis, and typhus, you probably shouldn't be in public. Like, I don't want, like, you need to be wearing a mask if you have the plague, okay? And immediately get that treatment for it. It can save your life. Please don't get the plague. Don't, like, eat a gopher or something, okay, people? If anybody in my audience eats a gopher and gets the plague, and then you don't get the medicine after I said so, I mean, that one's just not on me, okay? Only thing that scares off the devils is ale, and what makes me piss like a horse with a fire urine, only less casual. What is a fire urine? That's so weird. Ain't got no more ale neither, so nope, not okay, I guess. Is that your dog? As much as any man can have ownership over a beast of any nature, hiccup. No, it's not. It's Derek's. Are you enjoying the ale? Not very much, thanks. It's empty as a hollowed goose arse. Who would want to talk to me? Let's go down here. Okay, so I got some old looking vegetables. Can I help people with him? He's not that bad. Okay. Maybe he can make me a sword or something. Doesn't require her services at the moment. Anything else I can pick up? Chisel. What would a chisel be used for? You know what? There's the place where the people are having the surgery inside. Which room was that? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try to give her this. Did you paint this? The brushwork is terrible. That's not how you woo a lady. Okay, what if I give her mine? Did you paint this? The brushwork is terrible. That's not how you woo a lady. I have money. How dare you? I'm not some common strumpet. Okay. I have run vegetables. What if I threw the vegetables at the statue? Nope. Like most games, I am now thoroughly lost. I'm not some philanthropic do-gooder. This is my money. I mean, is it your money? You kind of stole it like an hour ago. So, if I can do something with the monkey, talk. Who's a good monkey? Okay, can I touch the monkey? Nope, piss off. Okay, that guy doesn't like me. I'm gonna look at the monkey. He's being employed as some sort of security system. Judging by the ball and chain, I imagine he's not very happy with the agreement. Okay. Can I give the monkey the old vegetables? Ooh, okay, okay. We get to come in here and talk to the doctor now. That's progress. I'm a little busy at this moment. I have sick people to treat. Is that... Oh, God, in the background there, that guy's getting a bloodletting and then just spraying blood everywhere. Horrible. What is there anything for me to take in this room? Okay, so I gave the monkey the vegetables. Is there really nothing else to do? I just fed a monkey. Oh, appetite suppressants. Nice. Okay, we found it. We found it. There's no... Don't touch that. My remedies are for sick people only. I am sick. You look fit as a fiddle to me. Can I give her the painting? Okay, I do want those. Okay, we had progress for a second. Don't touch that. Okay. So I have to look sick. Maybe what we'll do is buy some more vegetables from this lady. And then if I click on myself, can I eat them? They're a bit old looking for my liking. Okay, but what would cause me to look sick? A generous container of appetite suppressants. I don't want to suppress my own appetite. Oh, there's poison too. Okay, it's some sort of poison. Oh, maybe I need to pay this guy. I was thinking it was the old lady at the back. My remedies are not for sale. I aim to help all men regardless of their income. In fact, it's often the poorest that need me. As I will prefer not to physically abuse people in the middle of surgery. Love potion, appetite suppressant, and poison. All right there. Right. Almost for the taking. Oh, empty jug. Okay. We're taking empty jug. Progress! This just gave me a terrible idea. I don't know if I want it to be true. We gotta see. Maybe I can bum some alcohol off of him, maybe. Ah, bummer. I thought that I could maybe just take a little sampling. If you right click, it'll do a backflip. That's super cute. So that is all the time I have for today for 4 last things. I did get stuck at the end there, but I was slowly making progress. We found the poisons, we found the jug, we have the pie guy. I definitely have some places that I can go with this. If you want to see me play more, please do tell me down in the comments below. I'd love to play this and basically any other point and click adventures that people are curious about. This is something that I'm trying to get into. If you have suggestions, I'm happy to hear them. I have been curious about Rosewater, and I think by the same people, Lamplight City and Excavation of Hobbs Barrow are all ones that I've had kind of on my list. But if you have other ones that are interesting, please, yeah, tell me down below. If you like casual gameplay videos like this one, where I kind of talk about the design of the game and what I like about it and how it functions and all that kind of stuff in a more casual setting, definitely feel free to subscribe. And if you like this video in particular, please do give it a like. Those likes really help me with the YouTube algorithm and reaching other viewers. If you want to support videos like this, I have a Patreon at patreon.com/GameDeco. And as always, the links for this game are down in the video's description. If you are interested in this kind of thing, definitely go check it out. It is a really fun, creative, interesting piece of art in of itself, using all these other pieces of art and putting it into a new modern medium, which is just something that I think is absolutely so creative and really cool. The vibes are great. The people are, you know, snarky, and that humor is very well suited to, you know, the artwork and the situations at hand. And it definitely does feel a little bit Monty Python collage inspired in its own right, in the absolute best way. So yes, definitely go check this game out. And this week, take care of yourselves, take care of people around you. There's lots of things going on in the world. So if you have the ability to do something like donate a couple bucks to the food bank near you, things like that, those are ways that we can all kind of make a difference in the lives of people around us in our communities. So I hope you have a really, really great week ahead of you. Take care.